Alright folks, welcome back. This is Gold Stakes Until We Lose. 5 wins so far. Played a couple of flushes here just because those are the jokers that we've been dealt. We got the arrowhead twice, and so that's a strong reason to go for spades, flushes. In this last round that we just completed, we picked up the bull and went for pairs with seeing double here, so we can play, not even that many clubs, but just enough clubs for us to get the ×2 mult on our pairs. Let's go ahead and start up a new one. Okay, I don't see the investment tag for $25, so we don't take any skips. Let's just go next. In the first round here, I have 8, 7, 6, 5. I could go for a straight, trying to draw either a 4 or a 9. If I do get the straight, it's not going to be a lot of points, so I'm going to go for the diamonds instead. I have 4 clubs in hand, though we did throw away some clubs already. I could go for the clubs flush, though, maybe these are my lower ranking cards here, so the clubs flush isn't going to be worth a lot of points. I could also go for the full house here. 5s and 3s, not very many points, but might as well play the hand that we've been dealt, and we can win with maybe a pair, maybe 2 pair. Use discard to find 1 more club. Alright, we don't get the club, but we get a pair of 6s. That's not going to be enough. Alright, so, lesson learned there. We drew a lot of low ranking cards, and in the early game, you don't really get that many chips. 30 chips for a straight, 35 chips for a flush. So it really depends on what rank cards you play. Even the full house is only 40 chips. So it's like a big difference between full house with 3s and 5s versus a straight with face cards, potentially. So that's, in our sequence so far, this is the 6th run, and that was the worst round 1 that we've had. 3 hands instead of 2 hands. Could take the 4 fingers here as a way of enabling straights and flushes. I think if the thing that you want to do is play straights, I think shortcut is better. But 4 fingers allows you to do straights and flushes. If the thing that you want to do is play straight flushes, both straight and flush, shortcut is again better for straight flushes, but 4 fingers helps with flushes if that's what you want to do. Another thing that this allows you to do that shortcut doesn't allow you to do, if you're only playing 4 cards, then you can hold on to more steel cards and gold cards and blue seals in your hand. And so I think, between the two of them, shortcut and 4 fingers, they are pretty close. They function very differently, but they're pretty close in power level. I'm not sure if I want to commit to this as an eternal. I think eternal shortcut I would take, but eternal fingers, maybe not. If the thing that I'm using this for is to help me make flushes, I don't think flushes are very difficult to make, and so maybe it doesn't actually help. Maybe it's not actually worth a joker slot. If the thing that this does is help me make straights, it doesn't help as much as like shortcut would do. Fortune teller, we don't take this early. I think this is something that you might take later, but not this early, and especially not as a perishable. So I think, all things considered, let's go buffoon pack. Alright, we could get Steven or we can get halvesies. I guess between all of these, let's go halvesies. Plus 20 mult is pretty compelling, and in that case, save our money for interest. Go next. Alright, with halvesies here, I can win with just a pair of aces. And that also works for the boss round as well with the hearts debuff. Okay, if I have halvesies, I don't need smiley face, because smiley face, you want to play a lot of face cards, not just 2 or 3 face cards. Zany is tough. It's tough to get 3 of a kind. So I think I'm not a super huge fan of Zany. Let's save our money for interest and just go next. Crystal ball there. We could also take the crystal ball. I don't think I want to spend too much money on the voucher right now. Different vouchers I would you know, buy an anti one, but maybe the crystal ball is not one of them. It's not something that we need. It's just nice to have. Let's discard, looking for 2 face cards here. That should be 600 points. We could get the pants. It's incompatible with halvesies. Already 2 Eternals that are incompatible with each other. You know, that's not a great start, but I think the pants are strong enough that maybe it's worth abandoning halvesies. Maybe what we could do, you could level up the pants. You don't have to go 2-pair the whole run. You can go 2-pair up to, like, just play 2-pair 15 times, right? Get this up to plus 30 mult, and then with halvesies, then you can play pairs. You know, maybe that's a pivot that we do. I think I will take this Eternal. I think I will take both. In which case, let's go next. Okay, so we know face cards. You know, if we get the high card, or if we get the pair of face cards, that's going to be like 600 points. So let's go for some 2-pair. How about 6s and queens, throwing away the low card. All right, let's try again. I have 10s. Let's throw away the jack. We get 3 of a kind. We don't get the 2-pair. I don't think it's worth wasting a hand, so let's just play the 3 of a kind and just get out of here. That does give us enough, by the way, to beat the boss here. We have plenty of mult, plus 20 mult here. The challenge is going to be getting enough chips. A pair doesn't have enough chips, but 3 of a kind does. Let's see here. Matador, not going to work on this boss. There's the shortcut, Eternal Shortcut. Now it's really, you know, not compatible with what we have going on. Okay, I've got the pants, so let's go Arcana pack. For Hermit, we'll take the money. Alright, do we want to go back in time? I'm going to say probably not. If we end up on pairs, we're going to want the extra hand so we can play, you know, a lot of pairs. You know, sometimes it takes 4 pairs in order to win a round. We want the extra hand so that we can grow our pants. Let's take the Celestial pack. Mega Celestial, I can take Mercury and Uranus. So I'm choosing Mercury over Pluto there because with pairs, there are jokers that give you X mult for pairs. You know, there's Duo here, ×2 for pairs. We also have the Seeing Double, gives you ×2 for, doesn't have to be pairs, but very easy to get the ×2 with pairs. Compared to high card, it's not viable at all. So I think playing pairs, you have more outs. You have more possible jokers that you can get that can help you. Also, pairs, just you play more cards, you have more action, right? You can play more bonus cards and mult cards, foil cards, holographic cards, compared to just 1 card for the high card. Before we go next, we have money, so let's reroll once. I like the wheel here. Give me foil. Never lucky. Let's try Priestess for Uranus. Yeah, that's fine. Go next. Alright, sorry, what was that? Skip? That's a speed tag, not an economy tag. Alright, let's look for pairs. How about aces and 9s, throwing away a 4? Okay, if we do another one of those, it wins. So 7s and 10s. What's nice about the pants is it grows faster than Green Joker, it grows faster than Bus. And then you get to keep the mult. Whatever mult you get to keep it. We could take Burglar as a way of, you know, giving us more hands to level up the pants. Boss says play only 1 hand, so, you know, Burglar negates that. I think we go standard pack looking for a blue seal. If we don't get the blue seal, we could add a lucky card. I don't think that's strong enough to justify adding. Buffoon pack here, we can take more Eternals. Definitely not. $24, sell the Saturn card to go up to 25. We don't go back in time. All right, here we can think about, what do I want to hang with the Hungman? So we said before, you know, a reason to keep the face cards is so that you can do like photo chat stuff. That's like a reason to keep the face cards. But maybe if I have a lot of plus mult from the pants and also possibly from halvesies, then that's an incentive not to try to do the photo chat. Also, the photo chat takes 2 Joker slots. So maybe we don't do that. Also, if we're playing pairs and 2-pair, the base mult is very low, just +1 mult per planet card. And so even if you do get the photo chat, maybe it doesn't do as much as if you were doing flushes, would do more. Okay, let's go kings and 6s. Throw away a 3. I was hoping that wasn't going to win. Oh well. We have time to level up our pants. I like the mime for, you know, interaction with gold cards. You can think of the mime as a money generating joker. I think, you know, interaction with blue seals is also a good reason to go for the mime. I don't think we take Venus. I don't think we level up our 3 Avocanas. Start with a standard pack. For a gold card, I will take, and then maybe we take the mime. Burglar makes it a little bit awkward. I can't discard to find the gold card, but maybe that's fine. Okay, I have extra money, so I will take the spectral pack here. Maybe this is an opportunity we can hang the aces and make a gold king here, or something else. How about a gold 8? And also clubs, in case we get, you know, seeing double. I do like overstock, but maybe we don't buy it now. We save our money for interest. Sorry, when I say I like overstock, what I actually mean is it's incredibly important. It's indispensable. Plus 10 mult on the pants. We just play 2-pair 3 times. Or, you know, when we're ready, we can play a pair with halvesies. I'm just going to keep digging for more pairs. I shouldn't have kept the aces. I actually only have 1 more ace in the deck, but we can play 2-pair queens and 9s. Be nice if we could get our gold card, but it's not essential. Now plus 14 on the pants. Banner doesn't work. Let's go Mega Buffoon first. Okay, Marble as an Eternal? No. Alright, let's just get that out of the way. What we can do is we can take Drunkard and then discard it. Drunkard with Burglar. Burglar takes away all your discards. Drunkard does not give you a discard in return. We get a free roll here. Let's open the Celestial Pack first for Uranus. Take the free roll here, and I don't want this rental, so let's go next. Rain or Shine, I'm taking the overstock in the next shop. I have the king in hand, so I am incentivized to try to hold on to it because it's worth $6. We can play kings and 4s here. We are light on 10s, so let's get rid of the 10. I can play 7s. I'm going to dig again, and you know, I'm using hands so that I can level up the pants. Let's go ahead and dig again. All right. How actually, what kind of pairs do I have? I have 2s. Let's dig for a 2. One more time for a 2. Or what? A jack? Maybe we'll play the 3 here. Okay, so now 7s and 2s, that should be plenty. Not a lot of chips, but we do have the leveled up 2-pair. Alright, holding the gold card in hand was particularly challenging there, a little bit greedy there. We could try to square up here. I think square is in general not very good as a rental, particularly bad, but maybe with the burglar it gets less bad. I don't feel like sacrificing the I don't want to pay the rental fee, so let's take overstock. I said I'm taking regardless, and I want world and then try to build towards flush houses in the future, so you can start on 2 pair and then play flush houses later. I think I'm not ready to commit to that. Let's just re-roll here. Jupiter card, no. We could take Huesos. I don't think we need it. I will take a Celestial pack since I have a little bit extra money. Let's take Earth or Mercury. I'll take Mercury just in case as like a backup hand. And then go next. Alright, so here, you know, once again, we don't have the pairs. So let's go ahead and ship it with 5. Guess we throw away these queens. Okay, 4s and queens we can do. And we can throw away a 10. Currently the pants, that's our only joker, but we do have, you know, we're not really benefiting from halvesies, but we do have level 4 2 pair. So I drew the 2s. I can try to pair the king. I have a lot of extra, I have 1 extra king in the deck. Try to pair the king again. Alright, well. Play the kings and the 2s for the mult, or, so would I rather have the +2 mult, or we can play the pair of 2s here and, you know, get $6. I think I'd take the $6 over the 2 mult. Alright, that was pretty stinky, but understandable since we had the -1 hand size. Understandable is what how I'm gonna call it. Okay, we want the Celestial pack. I should open the Celestial pack while there's a Jupiter card in the shop. Okay, so now I have to decide 2 pair or pair. Let's keep building up 2 pair. And before we open the Buffoon pack, let's re-roll because we get more information. We can take Constellation. Mime only has 2 more rounds, so I think Mime is out. In that case, let's go Buffoon pack. For blue, for Clever. Both of these perishables, but both of these like pretty strong. I think maybe we don't need. Maybe we keep the clown for the free roll here. Alright, so Mime we swap out for, between the 2 of these, let's go blue. And what do I want to drop to pick up my Constellation? So, you know, we could sell blue to pick up Constellation since blue is perishable anyway. I could drop the Burglar since, you know, the Burglar is making it kind of difficult for me to draw my hands. I don't have my discards. I'm gonna sell the blue. Blue will come back. It's a common. So let's go next. Alright, so queens and 7s throwing away a 3. 2 pairs worth 3,000 points. So we just gotta play 2 pair 3 times. 5s and 4s throwing away a 2. One more time. How about 10s and kings? How about one more time 10s and kings? How about 10s and 8s for the money? Okay. Dagger we don't need. 2 Celestial packs. Let's reroll first for planet cards. Saturn Priestess. This is perfect, actually. So we go Priestess first. Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. 3 planet cards that I don't want. Let's open the Celestial pack now. We get Mercury as a backup hand. That's great. Then Mega Celestial for... we get Uranus and then also Mercury. So we'll go Mercury first, Uranus second. Actually, wait, that doesn't matter because I'm for sure going to buy this Saturn card. Okay, in the next round here, you only need 50% more than the previous round. So with those level ups on our constellation, we should be able to get away with the same 3 hands, 2 pair 3 times. Let's go next. I'm going to keep holding on to these planet cards so that they don't show up in the shop anymore. I need to remember that the gold seal is on my 8, and then that way I can hold 8s in hand in case we draw the gold seal 8. Alright, so 2 pair there is already winning. Maybe what we do is I actually put Constellation over here, and then that way we have more time to level up the pants. Okay, so I can try to dig for my 8. Bummer. I tried. Okay, Temperance for 13, sure. No discards because of the burglar. I don't think DNA you take as an eternal. Ooh, trading card is very strong. Does it fit into this build? That's the question. Do we... Maybe we don't need the burglar? You have to, if you want to do trading card, you have to get rid of the burglar. I think that's fine. Foil walkie-talkie. Foil probably maybe doesn't matter anymore if we already have level 6. Let's sell the burglar. Take the Baron, which we can sell for $4. Take the trading card. I should have opened the Arcana pack first, maybe in case there's a fool we could copy the Temperance card. What do I want to do now? I can replace... Yeah, I can replace the free roll with the bean, and then it's much easier for me to get my 2 pair. Maybe. If I'm going to use 1 discard for the trading card, I'm going to have less discards left over. So I actually do like the idea of taking the bean. Let's re-roll once. Do I want this Tarot Merchant? So I have Pants, very strong, uncommon Joker. I have a Constellation, very strong Joker already. I think that those things considered, I think I actually do want the Tarot Merchant. I don't think I'm super concerned about getting any more Jokers. So we take the Tarot Merchant, we pick up the bean, and then go Arcana. For Hermit or Strength? I think I'm going to take the money. And we could reroll 1 more time. I'm not going to reroll yet. I'm going to wait until the next shop because there will be booster packs. And if there's a Celestial pack, I like to reroll for planets in the shop. If there's an Arcana pack, I like to reroll for tarot cards in the shop. Maybe I spend my money on a voucher. Let's go next. Okay, so as far as like what do we remove from the deck, I think we probably remove face cards. Except for maybe we don't remove the king since we have an extra king. I don't know. Snap off of 4. I want to keep the clubs in case we get the seeing double. Snap off the 4. Let's go 9s and 10s. Don't need this ace. Okay. Let's go 6s and jacks. Don't need this ace. Okay. Let's go 7s and 8s. Throwing away a 2. Bummer. So the bean with the +5 hand size, think of this as, this makes it so that my 2-pair is free. Easy, guaranteed 2-pair. And what that means is like, I can grow my pants faster for the next 3 rounds, basically. So this is like being converted into plus mult is how I'm thinking about it. Fool can copy a hermit. That's particularly exciting, though I would have to give up one of my planet cards for a hermit. I think we don't do that. I think what we do is we use the planet cards, including this priestess. Then we hold on to the fool and use the fool to, you know, copy something else later. I think we take both of the standard packs. Looking for blue seals. We could take a red seal, make a red gold card. We could take a purple seal for tarot cards. Or would I rather have a gold ace? Give me a purple seal. It's early-ish. Actually, round 12, we're already halfway through. I think I will take another 8 because I already have an 8 in the deck. Do I want another 6? Yeah, as like a money generator. We get the world card again. I could, you know, make flushes, flush houses. I'm gonna pass on that. I think I want the planet merchant so we can level up our constellation. And go next. Alright, so here let's not fool around. Alright. I want to remove 4s and maybe remove a jack. Snap off the jack. Play 4s and the 3. Okay. I have some purple seals that I can discard. I'm gonna discard the 9s. Keeping the lucky card, keeping the fool. Hierophant. Okay, if I have the Hierophant, I would like to use the Hierophant on the gold cards. So let's go ahead and play these lucky ones. I could go ahead and use the Hierophant on 8s since I already have, you know, gold 8s. Let's go ahead and ship it here with the 2-pair. Nah, never lucky. Alright. We miss on the 8s. I can go bonus 7s. Ship it with the queens and the kings. Save the fool for maybe copying a death card, maybe copying a hung man. Judgment. So I could potentially be looking for a replacement for the bean. I don't think we need to yet. I don't think it's urgent. Let's try this buffoon pack. No on the banner, no on the drunkard. Pass on all of this. With the jumbo arcana pack, we get a hermit, and then I can copy it with the fool. I have reroll money, so maybe reroll once, maybe one more. Magician for lucky cards. I think we don't need 6 cents, but I am intrigued by it. No, I like the trading card better, so maybe go one more. Hermit. Okay, let's go planets first. Hermit. We've already rerolled 3 times, so I think we don't reroll anymore this shop. Let's just go next. The boss here says face cards face down. That's okay. So, you know, just to keep it easy here for the trading card, let's just remove the low cards. So we can snap off a 3 here. We can save the magician for the gold seals. So let's go ahead and play 7s and 5s. Discarding an ace. Okay, I think if we do one more of those, it's still safe. Not too many points. Okay, now we can discard the purple seal. Lovers we really don't care about. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make some lucky 6s and ship it with the 6s and 3s. Do I want to use the lovers? Or sorry, do I want to sell the lovers? Oh well. Alright, 50,000 points. We should be able to beat the boss as long as we hit the 2 pair 3 times. We could take Neptune, we could take an Emperor here. So the last card that we used was the Hermit card, right? Magician? Yeah, Fool for a Magician is actually fine. So let's go, since I have Lovers and I have Emperor, let's go Arcana. There's a Hung Man. Nice. So in that case, sell Lovers, I'll use the Emperor. Emperor gives me Hermit, Tower. I'm going to say no on the Tower. I'm going to say no to the Stone card. Use the Hermit and hang the Jacks. Or take 2 planets to level up the constellation. I like the idea of hanging the Jacks better. Just so we can get our 2 pair more consistently. I will take the Neptune card. Check a standard pack for... We can get another gold 9. I think I don't want a generic gold 9. Though, I have extra 9s in the deck. No, we should skip. We should be disciplined. Okay, we could take Jupiter here. We could, with 2 more rounds on the bean, we could swap out the bean for the Astronomer and then we would get a discount here. Let's do that. Or do I need the bean for the boss? I think we'll just take the planets here. So, Saturn, do I want Vampire? I want to say probably. You know, we got the vouchers. We have Tarot Merchant, we have Planet Merchant, we have Overstock. Dr. Acula looking kind of nice. So, take the Saturn card. Pick up Dracula. Alright, I don't have to reroll. I will reroll. I get a blueprint. It is perishable. Perishable blueprint. I think perishable blueprint is not worth sacrificing what I currently have going on, so we'll just go one more. Mercury. We get a Showman. I think we're good. $10 rerolls. Let's just go next. Okay, so we should be able to handily defeat this boss, you know, just kind of assuming we draw our pairs, which of course is not guaranteed. So maybe I don't want to mess with the phase cards. I need to find my pairs. Light on 4s, light on 3s. Discard here. Okay, so phase cards get out of here. And I can try to get 7 6s, 5s, 8s, and 6s are really what I'm looking for. Huh. Keep the 8. Huh. Face cards? How about if I play these, guaranteed 2 pair. Okay. 8s doesn't do it. So how about 8s throwing away an ace? Play the pair. Okay. Now 6s and 2s. we can suck off the lucky card. Got it. Never didn't have it. Alright, blue joker is going to be a no for me. Let's get the extra hand size, helping us make our 2 pair. Could get a steel card as an enhanced card. Let's go celestial first. We can take Mercury. Then I'll use Jupiter to get out of the way. I can buy the chariot here. Then photograph I don't want as a rental. I think trading card is still better than any of this stuff that's in the shop. We could square up, but this maybe doesn't matter super much if we already have such a high level 2 pair and also pair technically. I want to go one more. Let's go Earth and then Arcana. Okay, strength is probably very useful, right? I want to make more 8s so that I can try to play my gold seal. I want to make more 6 for the same reason. So maybe, you know, let's make some even cards. So let's go 5s into 6s, 7s into 8s. Ship it. And then go next. Alright, 3 of a kind. Nope. Alright. Do we want to snap off a queen? Probably. Okay. I think if you... With the gold cards, I like to keep the gold cards so that I can try to get money from them rather than immediately... I don't like to suck them off right away. I like to slow roll it and then keep the gold cards until later on. Same with the steel cards. You don't have to play the cards for the vampire, right? So you can make steel cards and then don't use them. But I don't know, I feel maybe we want to play the king. No, let's discard it. Let's keep the 6s and 8s, throw away the 7 also. Okay. I can make some lucky cards here. Yeah, with the steel cards, I don't normally like to suck them off right away with the vampire, but if we are going to be playing 2 pair, most of our mult is coming from here, coming from the pants, plus 50 mult, soon to be 60 mult, and so steel cards don't really matter. Let's throw away the ace. Okay, 8s and 4s. You know, in the future we could play the full house. The full house is getting up there in level since we were taking random planet cards for the constellation. Ship it. I'm going to keep playing 2 pair in case we find something like, you know, maybe Supernova I could be interested in. Maybe. It's not very likely that I end up on Supernova, but it's possible. Technically possible. Let's go standard pack looking for a blue seal. If we don't get a blue seal, we can take a purple seal rather than a red seal. Then Mega Arcana pack. Purple seals, the extra tarot cards, give us more material for the vampire. Priestess we definitely want for the constellation. This 8 I can make into glass. So let's go Priestess first. We'll take Uranus and Mars. And then use the Emperor for more tarot card enhancements. We don't get enhancements, but we get none of the Priestess. So we can afford, we can reroll one more. Mercury's great. Hierophant is also great. Basically, we just take them all. Constellation, Vampire, we just take them all. Snap off another Queen here. Okay. I have bonus kings. I can also make a steel king. I can discard 2 purple seals. I should have played the bonus card second in case we get a fool. I think we actually discard kings and discard 7s and 4s. Yeah, here's the Fool. This could have been a Hierophant for bonus cards. We can hold on to the Fool. There's better things that we can do with the Fool, so might as well hold on to it. We can throw away a Jack here. All right, looking for another 6. Didn't find the 6. That's okay. We can play the high card just to throw it away. Now, 8s, and I can't play the 6 still. That's a bummer. I could just play it by itself, and yeah, ship it. Play the 8s and the 5s now, ship it. Alright, we get another planet card. Do I want driver's license? Seems like the opposite of vampire. I guess it's not too late to switch. Could do both. Alright, do we want a holographic Jack or do we want another purple seal? This time it's purple seal queen. We've been trying to remove the face cards from our deck. I think a Jack I don't add. I think we do a little re-rolling. Plutonium. Wild card we can feed to the vampire. So here's an Empress I can copy with the Fool. Let's do that. So Lovers on maybe the 8s. We want to go for the 8s. We can go 2 more 8s here with the Empress. And then the Fool for the Empress. There are better uses of a Fool, but it's not the worst. Okay, I can snap off another ace. A couple of face down cards. So, you know, let's be conservative here. Strength. What do we want to do with strength? I want to turn 2 more 5s into 6s. I want to turn 7s into 8s. So maybe these 2 7s, I just go ahead and use the strength to turn them into 8s. These 2s here, we can make Mult cards. I don't know what's face down. Let's throw away the 3 and ship it. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't know. What's under here? If I sort by suit, it's diamonds. So it's not a 6 of diamonds. Can't be. Has to be an 8 of diamonds. Has to be. Ship it. Nice. Alright, Neptune. I could make a stone card as something for the vampire. Maybe Earth? Maybe Full House? Alright, do we want to go back in time? -1 hand. It gives us more time to build. Gives us more time to level up our Constellation and Vampire, but then of course you lose a hand. And so like one way to think about it is with 4 hands you score 30% more hands compared to 3 hands, right? 1 additional hand, that's 30%. And so like if I go back in time, does the additional 3 rounds, does the additional ante allow me to increase my score by 30%? Is that how much scaling I get from 1 ante? And I don't know. I actually don't know. There's a lot of hits that we can get. Ramen would be a hit. Brainstorm, Blueprint, of course, those rares. Okay, so maybe don't worry about the rares. Seeing Double would be a good hit. A Blue Seal would be an okay-ish hit. I think I'm not going to go back in time. Based on our current trajectory. Okay, I have a Priestess for more planet cards, so I should use the tower on the 7. We already turned 7s into 8s, and so now we're done with 7s. We will use Neptune. And, you know, as far as like order of operations here, if I do get a Fool card, what do I want the Fool card to copy? I'd like to copy this Magician probably. So we'll use the planets first, then use the magician. Do I hold on to the planets to block Earth and Venus cards? I think Earth is fine. I think I accept taking Earth cards, but maybe we hold off on the Venus card. With the magician, we can target 6s. Still go for those 6s and 8s and go next. Alright, snap off a queen here, pretty sure. Yeah, last queen in the deck is gone. Now we have not that many rounds left, and so maybe we keep the gold, or maybe we are done with the king here, the gold king. That was a lot of points. Oops. Uranus. So pick up Uranus here. Go Jumbo Arcana. Strength is useful. Strength for turning 9s into 10s. And then just consolidate on the even ranks. I could, so instead of making 9s into 10s for my 2 pair, I could just make some bonus 8s here. I don't think we have trouble playing 2 pair, especially if we have the trading card. I think we just want the extra scaling on the vampire here. Let's try a spectral pack. Definitely not Ankh. Maybe sigil doesn't matter. So skip. Alright, let's use up the planet cards. I guess I could have held on to one of them. Go next. Alright. Now, do we remove kings? Do we remove 4s? Do we remove 5s? How about let's snap off the 4? I could, well, maybe I can't. I was gonna say I could play 2 pair first, but I actually don't know if that's too many points. Alright, so we can make a gold 2. We can make a gold 8. Let's make a gold 8. And then ship it. One more of those. Nice. I'm going to play the full house. That way we can grow the vampire. Give him more material to suck off. 200,000 points-ish. Okay. Don't need the Giga Chat. Giga Chat is incompatible with the vampire. If we played a glass card with the Giga Chat, it would be like ×8 Mult. So like 9 times 8 is not very much. Full house though, 14 times 8 could be kind of good. But you know, nothing compared to the +70 on the pants itself. Uranus, then Celestial. These things don't matter. So let's take Venus for the 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind is compatible with halvesies. Then Spectral Pack. This stuff doesn't matter. We could add random numbered cards, probably not. Wraith. I don't think there's a rare that's worth 37 bucks. So let's just go next. We could reroll once. Get the Hung Man. Yeah, we could always go one more. Level up the 2 pair even more. Alright, this boss is awkward to where, you know, you play 4 cards, but you only draw 3. I think the 2 and the 9, I'm going to hang them. And then snap off this jack. Okay, 6s and 3s, go ahead and ship it. Oh, I should have played the stone card. I should have maybe discarded, try to find gold cards. Suffering from success is what they say. We get the baseball card here for a little bit extra mult. We get the boss reroll. Boss says my cards are going to be debuffed. So that's it. Emperor says spin the wheel. Never lucky, you know? Just never lucky, not even one time. Okay, 10s and 8s. Do we want to discard the purple seal for anything? Strength. 5 into 6, 9 into 10. Hierophant on the 8s. Let's go ahead and ship it. We could suck off the stone card too. Turns out it was a 7. I should have remembered that. Should have remembered that it was a 7. Chariot. Buffoon pack really not going to be it. If we already have the baseball card, Buffoon pack's not going to matter. Unless we hit like blueprint specifically. So let's just go next. Basically, we already won. You know, that happens sometimes. Alright, 8s, 3s, 2s. We actually don't need the 7. Fool for a chariot or justice. I think we're going to hold on to the fool. So, how about kings and 6s? Fool for Hierophant, fool for maybe Uranus. Nope, I guess Earth here. Yeah, fool is just going to be a Hierophant. Yeah, let's skip. Neptune, sure. Get me out of here. Moss is gonna debuff my cards. Oh no. That means my fool plus my Hierophant is not actually gonna do anything. Oh no. Ship it with the 2 pair. If you want for style points, we could just play the pair with halvesies. Oh well. Could have beaten the Violet Vessel there. Alright. This was not a demonstration of like a typical gold stakes run, I will say. We got the pants. Pants are very powerful, obviously. Also, we got the burglar to level up the pants. Though, you know, when we had the burglar, we actually didn't play 2 pair more than twice a round anyway. Because, or like we were 2 pair 3 times. Alright, let's start a new one. And go next. Now we get tempted with the investment tag. If I take the investment tag, are we in danger of losing to the big blind? If we take the investment tag, are we in danger of losing to the boss? Let's take the money and go next. We get the full house here, and we can hold on to 3 hearts. One more time for, we can go for hearts or we can go for the straight. How about hearts? Just like we drew it up. Crafty guarantees we beat the boss. Do I want reroll surplus? Not this early. Do I want this buffoon pack? I'm guaranteed $25. Let's, because I have crafty, I don't need anything. Let's go next. Okay, all we gotta do is draw diamonds and ship it. All we gotta do is play 2 pair, ship it. Maybe just high card wins there. We only need 15 points, 16 points rather. Okay, now what? Jupiter card helps. We don't have to stay on flushes, but you know, take what's offered. So do we open the Celestial Pack first, knowing that it's not going to give me a Jupiter card, and then that way I have different options? Or take the Jupiter card first, hoping to see another one. And it's a mega pack, so I'll take Jupiter, and I will also take Saturn. And so like here's kind of the idea is like short term flushes, you know, while we have the crafty Joker, but long term straights, you know, with level 2 straights equal to level 3 flush, right? Level 3 straight equal to level 5 flush. Level 4 straight equal to, you know, the Saturn cards give you twice as many chips. There's a reason for that, by the way. You know, the way that this is balanced. The poker hands are originally ranked by how difficult they are to draw in like a standard 52 card deck. So like at the very beginning of your run, flushes are slightly more rare than straights. Flushes are more rare than 2-pair, and so that's why flushes are worth slightly more than straights. And it is slightly more chips, right? But the same number of mults. But then as the game goes on, as the run goes on, you will get tarot cards that make it more easy for you to play flushes, right? You get the suit changing tarot cards primarily, you get some wild cards, you get death cards to copy cards of the same suit. You can open standard packs and add cards of the same suit. So like flushes get easier over time. Whereas like straights, they benefit mostly from the hung man and then also death cards. Like if you use death to copy the certain ranks that you want, or use the hung man to remove the ranks that you don't want, but they don't benefit from much else. So like you get to the end of the game and you can play 4 or 5 flushes, but maybe you can only play 2 or 3 or maybe even 1 straight or something like that. And so the planet scaling numbers, the reason why, if we look at the planet cards here in the collection, the reason why Saturn has so many more chips and mult than Jupiter cards, twice as many chips, 50% more mult, putting that together, you know, times 2 and times 1.5, straights score 3 times as much as flushes, because long term it's just 3 times more difficult to draw a straight than it is to play a flush. But maybe it's okay, maybe it's worth it. Maybe you can win with just 1 straight instead of flushes. If we look at the other hands here, the flush house and the flush 5 here, and then also the 5 of a kind. These are flush house. We've demonstrated in previous episodes that you can get a flush house with just 1 suit changing tarot, turn a full house into a flush house with just 1 suit changer. To get the flush 5, you can turn a full house into a flush house with a suit changer, and then you can turn a full house into a flush 5 with a strength card. Strength card can turn a full house into 5 of a kind. And so the first flush 5 that you play is more difficult than the first flush house that you play. And so that's why, you know, the base scoring numbers. Flush 5 is the highest. Flush house is ranked higher than 5 of a kind. I think 5 of a kind is particularly easy to get. And then later on in the run, you know, when we're talking about the end game, it's easier to get the flush 5, all 5 of the same card, you know, after you've had 20 rounds of tarot cards, compared to flush houses are a little bit more difficult. Compared to straight flushes are the most difficult to play. Anyway, take the magician card, look for a blue seal. No blue seal, we can decide between a holographic card or a foil card. I think between the two of these, I think the holographic card is stronger, so I will take that. Actually, I will take that. We could take the wild card, you know, as a way of enabling flushes. We could re-roll one. We could take the hone voucher. Since I have no jokers and my 1 joker is perishable, I will re-roll 1 time. I'm not going to take an eternal dagger. If it were just eternal, if it was not a rental, I would take the eternal dagger. But as a rental, I'm not going to take the dagger. I don't think we take the plutonium here either. We already have flushes and straights leveled up. If it was mercury, I might take mercury. Go next. All right, investment tag for another $25. Depending on how the next shop goes, if we get a solid source of plus mult, I might skip to the boss. $25 is compelling. All right, my 9 of clubs is the enhanced card. but I have hearts in hand, so let's go for hearts. We have leveled up flushes, so the flush wins. I am going to make some lucky cards. Let's go for 10s and 6s here. Never lucky. Okay. Bus is cool. Madness is a little bit sus. Do we want to do the bus? Let's open the buffoon pack. That'll help me decide. Okay, rental devious. 2 rentals. That's going to be a no from me. Both of these. But at least we can get a refund here. Okay, in that case, I think we don't take the madness. I think we take the way that you know whether or not to take the madness, if you get an eternal that has scaling plus molt. If you have scaling plus molt eternal or scaling X molt eternal, some kind of scaling eternal, then you can ship it. Then you can take the madness. What we could do is we could take the madness and then we could skip to the boss. So this only works, you know, when you do a smaller big blind. It doesn't do anything on the bosses, so we could skip to the boss and re-roll for an eternal in the next shop using the money from the investment tag. I think that's a gamble. I think this is a gamble that we shouldn't take. But I will take the bus. Alright, Fool for a Magician, or I can make some gold cards. Give me the lucky cards for... I like the lucky cards better for money compared to the gold cards. Is that true? No, gold cards are still better. I just like the lucky cards. Go next. Alright. With the level up here and the bus, I think we can beat this. If we skip here, I think we're good. The question is the skip worth missing a shop? Right, like the booster packs cost, you know, $4 to $6 each to buy them, but it also is worth money just to see them, just to have the options, right? Like it costs $5 for a shop reroll, so every shop is worth at least $5 just to see it. I think it's early enough that the $25 will pay off. Alright, so we're looking for maybe... We have to throw away the face cards, which is a little bit scary. Then maybe we go for diamonds. Maybe we go for clubs because we have the enhanced... We have the holographic 9. Yep, I've got these hearts that are debuffed because we played a hearts flush before. Let's go for the diamonds or clubs. There's more clubs in the deck. Let's go for maybe keep the 6. Maybe keep the 3. Maybe we get a straight. Maybe in that case keep the 7. Okay. Got a bunch of clubs in hand. Let's ship it with the pair of 3s. The flush, it doesn't win, right? It's like 1,500 points, barely. Make some more lucky cards. Ship it. Okay. That's fine. We can play a pair as a way of getting rid of the face cards. Then we can play 2 pair. 9s and 8s here. Ship it. Okay. That was a little bit sketchy. Okay, the way that you do that in like a non-sketchy way, we should play a few hands to level up the bus first, and then play the flush after, using a few hands. Okay, I've got Banner here. I've got 60 bucks. Eternal Banner is not great, it's only 60 chips. Let's go clearance sale first, then open the Celestial packs. That'll give me information. Crafty is done. Could take Saturn and go for straights. I don't really feel super capable of making straights yet. So I think between the two of these, maybe we take Mercury here. Celestial pack for Mercury again or Jupiter? How are my flushes looking? I think flushes with bus are incredibly unstable. So maybe we go pairs instead. Banner as an Eternal. I have 43 bucks, so I don't need to take this. Crazy Scholar. We go one more. Scary Face Jupiter. Don't take Scary Face as an Eternal. Maybe we take Jupiter, just in case. And go next. So that really didn't work out. That was big bummer town there. I'll admit it. All right, let's go for the clubs. I'm gonna sell the parking because I don't want to pay the rental fee. Okay, we can win with a pair, so we can play the pair of sixes. Nice. Still 30 bucks in the bank. I have another Celestial pack. Let's make pairs. Yeah. Yes. Skip here we could take 40 bucks, almost 33 bucks. I'm not gonna skip. I need time to level up the bus. I need here, we could turn the Jack into stone. I want Judgment to give me some jokers that don't have stickers. We get Showman, is not really what I meant. I'm gonna sell it. Do you want Walkie Talkie? It's only 3 bucks and it's better than nothing. So let's go next. All right, here, pair of nines. Okay. Then pair of tens. Throwing away another 9, since we already played a pair of nines. We get the money. Nice. I needed to stall longer to level up the bus more. Oh well. Standard pack looking for a blue seal. Haven't got a blue seal in a while, but we can take, any of these nice purple cards. I think foil is really good if you're trying to play pairs. So we'll take one of those. Before we open the Arcana pack, let's do a little re-rolling. JJ could be what we want. Hierophant is good if we're going to play pairs. Okay, we go one more. Now Banner that's not Eternal, and we get a wheel here. Give me a foil. Let's go ahead and sell. Give me a foil. Bummer. Okay. Death card, Hierophant. Let's go 9s and 8s here. So let's build up around 9s I can turn into 10s. 5s I can turn into 6s, 7s into 8s. Let's go even cards, I guess. The face cards here. Kings you can turn into aces. Jacks we can use strength on to get another one of these holographic cards. And go next. Okay. So, you know, we want to get our lucky cards for money, but we want to save our discards for the banner. Let's play not a pair. Is that true? The benefit of playing the pairs is we win faster, and then so we save money from hands, and then also we Supernova benefits us if we play more pairs. The benefit of playing the high card instead of the pair is we win slower, and if we win slower, then we can dig for the lucky cards. We can also level up the bus more. Yeah, give me more time with the bus. Okay, let's do this. Let's play the pair, and then maybe the purple seal gets discarded. Fool for death. We get a pair of 5s, we get a pair of 10s. Yeah, fool, definitely death is okay. What do I want to use death on now? These fancy 9s? No, I want to copy the foil card. Ship it. Yeah, okay. Plenty of money here. Would really like to have a gold card. Maybe extra discard here makes the banner less bad. Do I want these celestial packs? Yeah. Mercury, nice. Go one more. Mercury, nice. Alright, I don't think we need the gelato. I don't think we need this top-up tag. I think we got some decent jokers already. I could use the 9 right, or the death card right now on the 9. I'm gonna hold off and dig. Yeah, let's be patient. Let's play the 10 here for money. Nope, bummer. Alright, Mars or Buffoon. Let's go Buffoon first. Let's go, yeah, Buffoon first. We could throw it back. Already times 1.5 Mult. We can skip for a negative if we want to throw it back even further. Splash might be okay with all of the lucky cards. Actually, I kind of like that idea. So let's take Splash, take Throwback. Now Arcana for Temperance. Hermit is not a Temperance, so that's fine. Do a little re-rolling. Do I want the Plutonium? No, we already have level 6 pairs. I can use the tower on one of the face cards. We go one more and go next. JJ's not getting there yet, but he's gonna get there eventually. Here I can use death on the queen. So let's test the waters here, you know? Let's play the 10s. Okay. 9s and 8s, that should be fine. I'm trying to test, you know, how much do we need this banner? Discard 1 purple. Judgment instead of Splash, probably. Joker. Oh. Interessante. Discard again. Alright. No on the star. I'm gonna play the 2 to get the level up here, or I think this pair doesn't win. Pretty sure. I should have played the 2. Should have played the 2 when I had the chance. It was a bonus card. The bonus card had the extra chips. The extra chips, then the banner. We don't need the banner if we have the extra chips. I don't think we're going to do the Wii Joker anyway, so maybe don't stress about it. These offerings are horrendous. So Wii is out. Let's take the hallucination, because then I can open the Arcana pack here. Get Justice. Temperance for $9. I can stone the king. I can make a glass card, maybe a glass. I'll hold on to the Justice card, so how about Temperance? Sell the hallucination. Do I want Campfire? Probably. To-do list for pairs. Do we want to swap out the throwback? No, we'll keep the throwback. Mercury, yes. Reroll one more. Magician, yes, go next. All my spades are debuffed. That's okay. Play a pair of lucky cards. Another one of those wins. I want to discard the purple seal while I have the chance. Judgment? No. I'm not going to sell it right now. Let's play the pair of 9s. Okay, in the next ante, I can sell both of these. I can sell Judgment, I can sell Justice, I can take the Tower card. Do I want Strength? Strength can turn kings into aces. I can turn my 8s into 9s. Standard pack's looking for blue seals. Do I want a gold seal? Possibly. For money? Yeah, it's a glass card. It'll break anyway, right? Purple seal, ace, and skip the rest. Go next. So we hold on to our strength. The queen we turn into stone though. Stone, 9s, and throw away the 5 and the 4. Huh. That was a decent amount of points. Cool. Celestial pack for more Mercury. We can also take as a backup. Level up. Really doesn't matter, right? So maybe 3 of a kind. Mercury. Go Arcana, looking for money. If we don't get money, we can use Priestess. Puts me in an awkward situation with the Strength card. Do we sell the Strength card? Do we make a gold card? Sell the Strength card, use the Priestess. Alright, these are 2 things that I could sell. I'm not going to yet. Alright. Well, I want to discard the purple seals, so... Keep the 7s or the 5s? They're equivalent. Use the Hermit for money. How about, since I have extra 9s in the deck, I have extra aces too, let's make a gold ace. And then use the Hermit. And then ship it with the 7s. Okay, now with the 9s. Ship it. It's a bonus card and it's a holographic card. That's huge. One more round on throwback. Celestial for Mercury. Do we buy Neptune so that we can feed the campfire? Probably. Buffoon pack. Do I want Abstract to replace anything? Riffraff? Nope. I'm going to skip both of these. Do a little re-rolling. No Eternal Rentals. I could use Fool for Mercury. That's kind of huge, actually. Reroll one more time. I could do the Planet Merchant, and that would make our campfire better if there's more planet cards in the shop for me to buy and sell. One more roll takes me down to $30 in the bank. That's fine. Do I want this photograph? No. It could be a replacement for the bus, but it is perishable, so let's just go next. No pairs in the opener, so we discard the faces. We play the pair of sixes. We hit the plus 20. Bummer. Alright, throwback is done. I'm going to sell it in case there's another one in the shop. Here's a Mercury card. Rental, Tribe, we can buy it, we can sell it. Standard pack looking for a blue seal. Do I want a stone card? Probably not. Before we open the Arcana, let's reroll once. Do we want an Eternal Burnt Joker? Do I want to skip here for 40 bucks? I think I want the Eternal Burnt Joker. It is holographic. We could discard pairs very easily. Get the Hungman for my face cards. So how about Jack and a King here? You know, I'm still hoping to get the strength card turn my kings into aces. Let's go next. I will sell the Neptune for the campfire. Okay, pair of aces we discard. Sixes and sevens I don't really care about. Now, pair of sevens we play them. Not trying to win too fast here. Okay, great. So now pair of eights is safe to play. I guess I could be using my discards more aggressively. Could play the high card 10. Can I get another 2? Nope. How about a pair of sixes? Money? Nah, bummer. Okay, standard pack, always looking for a blue seal. If not, we can skip. Arcana pack looking for money. So 13 bucks or a Hungman. I think we hang him. So we can get our gold card. And go next. So face cards, we hang them. Nines, we discard them. Twos, we keep. Looking for a pair of twos for money. We get a pair of jacks instead. That's rude. Using a discard here feels bad. Alright, let's ship it with the pair of twos. But maybe now the banner doesn't matter anymore. Alright, I'm looking for nines. Yeah, we already got 200 chips from just our base pairs. We can play sevens here. Still looking for nines. Stone cards pulling a little weight. The boss here says play only one hand. Do I have a way of doing that? Like, at all? We shall find out. What does the standard pack do? Yeah, can we hit 60,000? Maybe if we go high enough on the campfire. Skip here. Spectral pack for immolate? No immolate, but we can go red seal on an ace, I guess. Huh. Mercury, yes. Jupiter. So like we can buy here, we can sell here. And go next. So I have a stone card, which helps. The ace I can re-trigger. Do we discard? Do we care about the banner? The 30 chips? Because I can sell the banner to the campfire. If we discard, we can find our better cards. We can find our... Yeah, I think we discard for sure. Yeah, we got the stone card, so... Actually now if we just ship it with the 10, with the stones, pretty sure that wins. Do we want to try to go for the 9s? We have 2 more discards. We could try to go for the 9s. Banners currently give me 60 chips. If I hit either stone card or if I hit, you know, my bonus card 9s, I guess I only have 6 9s in the deck. That can be, that can make up for the deficit. That can make up for the banner. Let's ship it. Nice. Nice. Calculated. We do here 100,000. We could do 100,000. If you give me 4 hands, I could do 100,000. Boss here says face cards face down. That's not a problem. Here, maybe now we are done with the banner. So let's go Mega Buffoon. Sell the banner. We could throw it back some more. I think I'm interested in throwing it back. So like, what does that mean? That means sell Steven, take throwback. And what about the Jupiter and the Uranus? Buy and sell both? Wait, maybe we open the Celestial pack first? Full house, 4 of a kind. Neither of them good. Maybe we level up our straights actually. My straight is terrible. Alright, go next. So this pair we discard. And we draw a 9 or an ace. 9 and an ace. Alright, well, discard again for a tower. This queen is now stoned. Ship it. Nice. I didn't get the gold card, so I didn't get the money. Uh-oh. I do take the Hungman. I don't have room for the Buffoon pack. Celestial pack doesn't matter as much since we have the leveled up pairs from the Burnt Joker, so let's just go next. Let's save our money, and then that way in the final ante we can you know, build up our campfire if we need. We might need to build up our campfire. With the Hungman here, I think I still want to save it for face cards. Maybe I end up selling it to the campfire. Here, do we discard the 9s? Because I think the 9s might be kind of important. Maybe we don't discard them. That's okay. Hermit, nice. Aces, stones, throw away the jack. Huge. Nice. One more jack in the deck. So we keep the fives. I want to get another purple. I want to get another tarot card here. Is it worth using the Hermit now? Sell the Hangman? Sell the Hangman. Hierophant? For what? Probably we just sell the Hierophant. Probably we just save it. Ship it with the 10s. And keep the 9s and the 6, I guess. Nice. Okay. Mime. Nope. Let's go Hermit for the money. Arcana pack for... I can go Strength. I could go Chariot. How about... Yeah, how about the 8s? I can strengthen to 9s, so it's easier for me to get my 9s. Or do I want to make a steel card? I guess let's make a steel ace. I will try a standard pack. I think next ante we want to reroll for the campfire, so maybe we don't reroll too much right now, but we can reroll once. Go next. Okay, face cards face down, so we know what this is. The 4s we can discard. The 3 we can discard, the 8 we can discard. This hand sucks. Alright. Let's go for the 9s or the aces. How about 5s with these stone cards? How about the 9s with these nice aces? Or should we discard first? Let's discard first. Give me the gold card. Alright, ship it. Okay. In the next ante we've got the boss here says forces a card to be selected. That's fine. We get the reroll surplus. So I think we do a little re-rolling. We take the Hermit here. Do I want Michelle? Nope. Do I want to swap out the bus? I think now, yes. And then that way we can level up our campfire by swapping out the bus for other jokers. Yeah, all these rentals in the shop. Ooh. Do I want the cat? Almost certainly. I'm feeling lucky. Let's go next. I think I'm going to skip here for the throwback. I think, you know, the extra plus 0.25 mult is better than what we could get from one shop. All right, here we can discard a pair of jacks. We can discard the purple seal, discard the 5. Purple seal gives us Empress, which we can sell. I want to find my lucky cards. I think one pair is okay. The lucky cards are 6s, 9s, and 2s. 6s, 9s, and 2s, right? So we'll ship it with this pair. There's 6s. Ooh, yum. Okay. Mega Arcana. I'm just gonna skip after this, so might as well spend it all. Let's go ahead and do a little re-rolling. Plutonium. Nope. Mega Arcana takes me to $26. We can take Temperance here. We could go Hermit. Actually, Priestess gives me more cards to sell, right? Is that better than the 20 bucks? Probably. So let's go Priestess. Fool for Priestess. Trio? What's my 3 of a kind look like? Nah. Card Shark. Instead of what? Instead of JJ? No, JJ's marginally better, right? Plus 40 Mult is the same as the times 3. So JJ is better. Well, we also have the Burn Joker giving us plus Mult. Maybe Card Shark is better. Nah, I'm committed to JJ. JJ's done incredible work here for us. Let's crack open the standard pack. Do you want to steal 9? Give me a lucky 6. Boom. Go next. You want me to do something with the 6? How about we discard the 4s? How about we discard the stone card and then we level up the campfire? Or is it better to play the stone card? I think it's better to play the stone card for the extra chips. Level up the pairs. Play the aces and stone. Nice. So we just play the pair of 9s here. Ship it. Sorry, Bartolomeo. Okay, that's it. That's another 2, another 2 gold stakes down. Another quick gold stakes here. Campfire is great. Campfire, they're able to give us a lot of X Mult in the end game, up to X5 in the end game without too much effort. We don't have too much money generation in the deck. Like, we got a few lucky card hits, but, really we just have the 1 gold card. We have the 1 gold seal, which we never ended up playing. Here's the thing about JJ. Does it show up in my stats? Yeah, JJ here and then Bus. JJ does nothing for like the first 5 antes, 4 or 5 antes. And like, that's pretty rough. That's pretty not the situation you want to be in. But in ante 6, 7, 8, it really ramps up fast. It really takes off. And so, maybe if this is something that you see early on in an early shop, maybe you don't take it. Maybe if you get it from like a buffoon pack and then, find something else, feel free replacing JJ. Don't feel like you got to hold on to it for, waiting on it to be good. But if you get it late enough, even with kind of like medium economy, it very rapidly overtook the bus that we had from very early on, the bus that we put a lot of work into. Anyway, here's like the recipe if you want to play pairs a lot of pairs. You're looking for 1 scaling plus Mult Joker. Of course, JJ is strong in the end game, but you need something in the early game, right, to sustain you. And so, of course, you're looking for things like halvesies. If you get halvesies, that's like a green light that tells you that maybe pairs are on the table. Same with the bus, same with the green Joker. You're also looking for a source of chips, so looking for a blue joker, looking for a gelato, looking for a banner. If you saw my my speedrun videos, I did a speedrun on all 15 decks. I did all 15 decks in 2 hours, 7.5 minutes per deck. That was on white stake though, but basically the idea was you could play high card every time, and then if you're playing high card, you can play very fast, and sort of the same recipe every time. Some starter source of plus mult like halvesies or misprint or fist as like a starter plus mult, and then some scaling plus mult like bus or green or supernova as like scaling plus mult, and then some source of chips. Here, maybe even Todd as a source of chips, maybe blue, maybe gelato, and then that enables you to play pairs. And then also finally one source of X mult. So maybe like constellation, hologram's good. I mean, you know what they are, right? Like it's ramen and card shark and maybe not throwback. I feel like there are some skips that are justifiable in the sense that like maybe I wouldn't take the skip normally, but if I have throwback, then the throwback value plus the skip value, those two things combined, then takes it over the edge, and then it is worth skipping. And so that's kind of what we did here in the last ante, skipping with the throwback. Otherwise, skipping is not something that I want to do. Of the skip tags, ante 1 investment tag, ante 2 also investment tag if you can sustain it, if you can survive it. Ante 2 also mega buffoon pack. If you have no jokers, might as well get 2 free jokers for skipping. In ante 3, maybe I would consider economy tag. Give me 40 bucks in ante 3. Beyond that, probably nothing's going to be worth it. Like if I see an ante 7, you want to give me $50 garbage tag, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take 50 bucks in ante 7. And kind of the consideration there is like if I get $25 early, I can then reinvest that money into other value generators and then carry me through the end game. If I just get a ton of money in the end game, that's not going to evolve into anything else. That's not going to be reinvested into other kind of value generators if it's that late in the game. Your end game stuff, each round what you're doing is you're looking for planet cards in the shop, you're rerolling for better jokers, uncommon X-Mult jokers. You're doing a little bit more the deck building stuff, looking for the tarot cards. Especially if you want to try to play a higher ranking hand. Higher ranking hands, you want to find more tarot cards that you can actually play the hand more consistently. Here, since we're just playing pairs, the tarot cards don't matter as much, but they're still useful. Using a death card to copy my stone card, my foil card, my purple seal card. Using a death card to just copy a gold card, I think is good enough if the thing that you're going to do is play pairs. Alright, but that's going to be it for this one. The streak continues. See you next time. Take care.